Hello everyone, this is David from longtailscorpion.com and AIsalesify.com. So this video is basically a setup of SEO. It's a beginner's guide, kind of a step-by-step layout. As if you were maybe on WordPress, you can apply these same principles. I've been doing SEO for pretty much close to 2 decades now. So I was there at the beginning in the early 2000s, taught myself, worked even with social media and ranking my Google Plus profile on Google, if you can believe that. So, I'm just basically a self-taught SEO expert. I've worked in digital marketing agencies over the years with SEO, email marketing, and now AI. So here, because I said WordPress, you can apply these principles in WordPress. I'm in system.io. That's one of the systems I use. I use both system.io and Go High Level as my two CRMs or marketing platforms. So in system.io, I redid the longtailscorpion.com site because I added a couple courses, but I'm redoing the homepage to set up blog posts. So this is a blog post I wrote earlier, about a couple months ago. So now I just want to add it finally to the website because I have everything set up how I wanted to, and so these principles can be applied here. So you're basically going to learn about keyword research. You're going to learn about adding titles, alt tags, different things like that. All right. So here you can see the title. I changed it from what it was. These are all just temporary blog posts that were in a template for the website, for the particular page, the home page. So I'm just changing them all one by one. So this is the first one. So I'm going to go through this series of videos that you're going to see all these changes to these, looks like 9 blog posts total. So this is the first one that I just added. Okay, so I'm editing it here. So system.io is very similar in a way to Go High Level in that it is a drag and drop kind of a thing. You can bring blocks into different areas. So I'll show you here. So the settings, I'll click on the settings right now. So this is what I added in editing the blog post. Okay, so some of the stuff or all of it really determines how you're going to rank on Google and other search engines. Okay, so today is October 21st. I'm going to post this in a couple hours. So it's scheduled to post. Okay, so the title is basically the entire keyword phrase. All right, and I believe that's 11 words. Let's see, right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 words plus the A. Okay, so you got 12 words. That's the title, but that's what I want to rank this article for, that keyword. What is SEO? How it works? Step-by-step beginner's guide. Okay, so I can even change that because that's the entire keyword. I put a colon there because it's a title. You want to make it, appear as a title, right? I'm not just typing the whole keyword without that colon because it's going to be a step-by-step beginner's guide that people can download this post in a PDF format. Now the description also has the keyword in it in certain ways. So learn what SEO is, how it works, read the step-by-step beginner's guide, etc. Okay, the URL. So the URL path, right? The path is everything after your .com or .net or .io or whatever it is you've got right now. .io, .co, and .ai are probably the 3 hottest domain names that you can get. I like to stick with what works, what always has worked, and is much more affordable. .coms are fine, even .net, nothing wrong with them. They're websites, you can rank them all. So here, I added what is SEO, how it works guide for the URL path. I didn't put the entire thing because it's too long. All right, so but the essence of the keyword is in the path, and that's what I want. Those first, actually 7 words out of the 12 are in the path. And you can even abbreviate it, okay? So let me give you an option, right? What you could do is take out the 2 letter words in the URL path because it's a URL, all right? It's a lot different than the title or than writing things on the page, right, on your web page. The URL is meant to be short as you can get it. Just like the domain name, right? You don't want more than probably 3 words in a domain name, and you never want to put your, a big pro tip is you never want to put your state initials in your main domain name. There's no reason for it. Even if you have a business, small or large, in, let's say, Boston. You're in Massachusetts, right? Or New York, whatever it is. You don't need to put MA in the domain name, like, hvacma.com or electricalcompanyny.com. There's no reason for it because you can rank your web pages with the URL path after the domain name. All right. And plus that gives you a lot of options here. You want it to make it look more professional, right? I see a lot of people using domain names where they'll put they'll put Inc. or LLC in the domain name. That's the last thing you should do, along with putting any state initials in a domain name. Just don't do it. It looks bad, and it basically shows that you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So just don't do it. It looks weird and stupid, and it's totally not necessary. If you want to rank your web pages for your cities, right? Let's say you were in Massachusetts and you had a handful of locations in Mass or in New England or whatever, and you wanted to rank web pages for those specific cities, you can simply create different pages here, different paths, right? Create 5 different pages, put the city in the path with whatever company, it is, like law firm Boston, law firm Everett, law firm Cape Cod, right? You can do that and just put the city name in the path or the state name in the path, right? So that's what I would advise. So those are the simple basic breakdowns of creating a blog post in WordPress or System.io or Go High Level, ClickFunnels. It really doesn't matter what platform you use because they're all going to have the same features of adding titles, descriptions, domain name paths, okay, keywords, and we'll get into that in the next video. Here, I just wanted to cover the basics of a blog post, title, description, domain information, URL paths, okay? So in the next video, I'm going to cover, I'm going to get into the blog post itself. I'll cover keywords, how to put them in a blog post, as well as image alt tags in a blog post. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.